All right, everyone. So we have BenSen here. BenSen is with Hate Nomads. He's 10 million GP, so a massive account here. 5.7 in characters, 4.3 in ships. Already, I'm liking that his ship's GP. I think it shows that this player puts in the work. 23,000 Galactic War battles. So 5.5-ish years, 5 and some change. All right, so already just from his arena team, it's stacked. He has Lord Vader, Third Sister, Terran Malicos, Maul. So yeah, good account. I'm excited to look at this one. And Leviathan. So, and this guy is getting, this player is getting some excellent fleet placement. So if he's 4 right now, I guarantee you he just does his probably 1 attack or 2 attacks and gets first place in fleet arena. So this player is doing it right. All right, so 6 GLs that I can see at the top. Do you have any hiding? Do you unlock one recently? Oh, 6. 6 GLs, Third Sister, Malgus, Radis, so probably got the Profundity. You got Trench, invested in Trench. Just saving that in your back pocket, just in case he becomes a capital ship pilot. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, Starkiller. Looks like you have an UFU team running. You got Dad Bod Boba. With 3 Omicrons. Are you a territory war guy? Or are you just like, you just invest them as you do? Alright, you got 1 on Terra Malicos. Honestly, I would probably, I don't know. I guess it depends on your priorities, but I'd probably have the 3 on Terran Malicos, then 3 on Dad Bod Boba. But hey, that's me. But I see a mix here of, doesn't seem like you're a territory war fan, because you don't have Embo Omicron on. So, and then I see a lot of Galactic. Looks like a mix. Looks like you'll invest in some territory ones, territory war Omicrons. Yeah, like I would have put that even at G12. Traya deserves an Omicron. You can do some great work with her. I think that's a missed opportunity right here. Honestly, a missed opportunity. Massive account, wonderful account, massive account. But there's always room for improvement, right? Always room for improvement. And I think that territory war. Omicrons on Dad Bod Boba could have, maybe you didn't need all 3. Maybe you could have put 1 on Traya. Maybe. But there's always the future. There's always the future, Ben. And I think in the future, we should Omicron that Traya. Even at Gear 12. A great Omicron. Alright, let's see what these mods are looking like. So your fastest character, Lord Vader. It's your arena team, so not surprising. Looks like you have it modded well. Protection, solid. Some offense, crit damage, speed. Yeah, excellent speed substats. All right, this guy does the work. Farms the mods, farms the ships. This is a contender. This is a man, 180 on JML. Honestly, to be completely honest, I'm not loving this. I'm to be 100% with you, Ben. 100%. I'm not a fan of this. What's going on here? Protection. I would like some protection here, and I would like R9 on JML. I think you're probably getting good use out of JML. 96k protection is fine, but you can easily, I think, with your modding ability, I think you can easily get this to like 150k protection at least, and that JML will be singing. But in the meantime, I'm sure this is doing some work for you. I'm sure 580 speed is lightning fast for JML, so. Just a recommendation. You know, you can take it, you can leave it, pick it up, you drop it off. But I think, yeah, I don't. I'm a fan with like JML and C. I'm a fan with protection primaries on C and health primaries, protection primaries on JML and health primaries on C. Personally, I don't think the losing out on a 6 to 8 to 10 speed for 16% health or 24% protection is a bad trade-off. I don't think that at all, especially at GLs where it's not like super moving the needle of losing 8 to 10 speed for having a primary arrow. Okay, yeah, well modded. Ray, looks like you went all health. So let me see, all health. Yeah, health. See, you do it with Ray, so I know you understand the thought process behind it, and maybe the speeds are important for you for something you're doing with them, but I do think having some primaries on them for protection and health would boost them a little more than they are now. So in that R9 JML, I would not hate it. I understand when you don't have all the GLs or all the things you want to like go towards the next one. But I think JML is a character where you can just put that one relic level. Honestly, that one relic level will slow down your bronzium wiring farms because you don't need bronzium wiring for R8, R9. So if you take just like a little bit of break to farm some signal data and the relic material to get JML to R9, that little break can give you just a little bit of ease on that bronzium wiring, which will help you, just gather up some bronzium wiring so it's not such of a huge grind. Just something to think about. There's nothing wrong with taking characters that like deserve R9 and then working on them for a little bit. It kind of eases that bronzium wiring piece and gets you going. Honestly, for SLKR, I understand why you have this mod because it has offense and it has speed, but ideally you want health on him. Like his health is so much more massive than his protection. I would say health primary if you have it with but I don't hate these mods. I don't hate them. They're good. Very good damage, very high damage, decent speed. I personally am a fast SLKR kind of guy. But I understand the thought process between a slower one with much more massive damage because it just ramps really well. I would say if you're going against Leia and you're using the N3s and you're using SLKR and Terran Malicos and crew, you're going to want a fast SLKR with the speed set, and you're going to want to stun Drogon right off the bat. So that's something to think about if you want that in your back pocket, because a fast SLKR can work just as well as a slow high damage SLKR, and I think it gives them a little more functionality of being able to like go out there first, stun someone, then start ramping his damage, and but that's my recommendation. A lot of players are already invested, and once they mod their GL, they kind of like don't touch those mods again. So if you're happy with what your SLKR is doing and you modded them and that's just where you're going to have them, this SLKR is going to do a lot of work for you. But a fast SLKR will open up that 3v3 counter for Leia when you already have Terran Malicos. So yeah, just something to think about. Food for thought. All right. So your fastest non-GL with an offense set is Maul. That is crazy. That is nutso. This guy is blazing fast. This guy is blazing. I can see that you put a lot of effort into your Lord Vader. So here we have a Lord Vader enjoyer. Like some people may say Lord Failure. Not you, Ben. Not you. You say no. You call him Lord Vader. You give him the respect that he deserves. And I can respect that. Good mods. You have excellent mods, my dude. Excellent mods. Excellent mods. So you farm your mods. You've been playing for a long time and you put in the work. So I can't say anything more about that. All right, let's look at some. You farmed your UFUs. Do you have what do you have? You have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Not currently. What's holding you back from Jedi Knight Cal Kestis? You had Seer. You have Cal Kestis, which is important for Zepho, right? To get that Cairo income. All right, do you have Marin? Are you a Night Sister hater? You have your G12. Maybe you just missed the event. Maybe you just missed the event. Let's see, Rebel Fighter. Here we go. Here we go. You're missing Saw Gerrera. But it looks like you're close. I'm sure you missed the event, so maybe you have it you're not, it's not a priority for you, and you got him close enough that once the event rolls by, you're gonna like just gear him up to gear 12. But Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, fantastic character. I think you'll want that, especially having JML in your team, or JML. It's going to open up another Leia counter. It's a kind of expensive one, but he's also a Malgus killer. Excellent character, and it takes kind of unused Jedi or crap Jedi. If you have you already have the lead invested on this from forever ago, like back in the day, probably before when this stuff was meta. So you already have the Zeta, so yeah, I'm sure you're gonna get a lot of great use out of your Jedi Knight Cal Kestis whenever the next time that event rolls by. So yeah, I wouldn't hate if you just like relicked up this guy. I know he's not like, he's kind of old news, but when you're kind of building, especially now that you're going to have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis soon, and then you'll have Jedi Knight Luke, and you'll have Jedi Knight Revan, and you'll have JML, and then JMK, and Gas, and all these, and Qui-Gon Jinn, and you're kind of like breaking up your Jedi, and you're trying to like maximize your use. Having things like a relic Kiada Moody, a relic Jolie Bindo, these things are gonna help you just have that flexibility and that depth of Jedi to really like have a great all-around team, and then be able to use Datacrons for them. So like whenever you get the bandwidth, feel free, like get these characters up and running. I see you're like Juhani. Juhani would really elevate that Star Killer. Maybe it's not important to your guild, but if you're looking for a good Territory War Omicron, I would also recommend that one. That one gives a lot of, pretty much elevates Star Killer to if the same, if not greater, Grand Arena character for it. So that's another opportunity here that you have. Let's look at your Inquisitors. You invested into them. You helped. So you're not a third sister leech. You got the you helped acquire her. So good job for you. You went full all in on her. You R9'd her. So you're not against R9ing characters that aren't requirements. So I would say, hey, maybe that JML is another opportunity for you. So something to think about. Health, offense. I always see a mix of health and offense. I'm sure this is doing great things for you at R9. So over 308 speed. So excellent mods, my dude. Excellent mods. Excellent account. I do want to check out your ships. Excellent. Here, everyone, if you're watching, just give me a golf clap for Ben. We have the Executor, we have the Profundity, we have the Leviathan, all at 7 stars. Negotiator, you're a Lord Vader enjoyer, so I hope you have your fully up and running Galactic Republic. Yep, Marauder over here, 7 stars. Excellent, my dude, my guy, Ben. You're singing my song. I'm singing you praises. Love your account. I'm loving your account. Love everything about it. Excellent. Excellent. You got your Empire counter up and running because you got Inquisitors. Where's Scythe? My dude, where's the Scythe? Where's your Scythe? I'm sure you're getting it out of Proving Grounds. Maybe you, I don't know what happened here. Maybe you're taking a break Maybe you didn't take Conquest seriously when the Scythe was rolling around, because you're like Inquisitors are garbage back there, and who cares about a garbage ship when you have a garbage a garbage team, because back then Inquisitors were just like pushed on us really hard, and we were like, they're horrible, and everyone was like, I'm never gonna build this team ever. And then Third Sister came out, and everyone was like, we need R7 Inquisitors right now. So I totally understand. I totally understand. Hey, another missed opportunity. I would get that Scythe up and running just for that Chimera counter for Leviathan. So that way you, I'm sure you're using reliably your Galactic Republic. But Galactic Republic is more of like a super reliable two-shot, where Empire can be a more reliable counter to Leviathan. So I'm sure you're putting a great ship's defense down, and you're off meta the your enemy, your opponent in Grand Arena. But if you had this Scythe fleet, which you already have the hardest part, which is Inquisitors, then then that gives you another tool in your toolbox to reliably off meta counter Leviathan, and then you can put yours safely on defense, and then not have to worry about losing those banners by maybe having to do the two-shot because you used the Marauder. Just continue. Maybe you're just gonna passively earn it. I wouldn't say you need to like start ripping 2200 crystals for it, but just something to think about. I don't know what you plan on doing, but or what your crystal income is, or what's your priorities, and I definitely wouldn't encourage that. You probably get red box for Conquest anyways without needing to buy the pass, so you're just going to passively earn that Scythe because honestly you're comfortable, right? You're Gucci, you have what you need. You're able to put meta ships on defense, and you're probably taking the meta ships on offense, and that one Scythe isn't moving the needle one way or another. But I'll say once you get it, it's going to be help you with that reliable Leviathan counter, and that's going to elevate your roster here. So other than that, let's see what you're missing. So you got C. So I know you're aiming for that red box now, because you want that sweet Darth Bane. Don't we all? Don't we all? For that rule of 2, just to elevate Sith Eternal Emperor and take him to his throne of greatness that he's gonna now have on offense. And that'll open up Watt for your trench team. So I'm sure you're excited about that. You can now use Watt on your trench team, or with someone else, maybe with SLKR. There's a lot of uses for Watt, but something to think about. Let's see what you're going off Leia. I think I saw some of your rebels. It doesn't look like you're going too hard on Leia. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going for her at all. Maybe you're like slowly farming the shards. I'll say this: she's an excellent GL. She's an excellent character. She's the meta. She's the top of the meta. Even once her Datacron is gone, the Drogon Cron, I guarantee you on offense, she's still gonna reliably beat everything. So, something to think about. Something to think about. Because you already have Lord Vader. That's usually the last GL. So, yeah. Yeah, Leia. What else? Jabba. Yeah, what's up with your Jabba? This is a big missed opportunity. I'll say this. Your account is excellent. Excellent. You farm your mods. You farm your ships. You have GLs. You have well modded GLs. Could use a little bit of just my preference. There's a little tweaking you can do, but I'm sure you're very happy. Maybe one more relic level in JML. Just little things, little tiny things, tiny insignificant things. But Jabba is a powerhouse. He's an excellent defensive GL, excellent offensive GL. He is amazing in territory wars. I understand now why you don't have an Omicron on Embo. It's because you don't have Jabba. But excellent character, and that mod income that you get from Smuggler Wars Run 2 is worth investing in Jabba. So once you finish what you're doing and finish off Jedi Knight Cal Kestis and whatever else you have your priority, I would say like get this Jabba team up and running. It looks like maybe you're working on him a little. You got Bush Leia up and going. So maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but I would say missed opportunity here. Missed opportunity. I would say, if I could say anything, this is where I would go. Like, I would be going for Java over Leia. Honestly, over Leia, I would go for Java. But hey, my recommendations. Excellent account. I really enjoyed you allowing me to look at it. Great account, great mods, great ships. You're doing a great job. So thanks for letting me look at your account, and have a great one, Ben. And Happy New Year's.